Is this even gonna work? It's not going live. Oh, okay, there it is. Hey, this is Rockman. This broadcast will probably not be saved. I was supposed to be doing a vodcast right now, but Twitch broke the VODs. Hey, Cobra. Song keeps telling me to play a game where I buy every property on the map. I'm not exactly sure how she wants me to set that up, and she texted me that she's doing errands and I don't know when she's going to be here. I kind of want to make a record of what's going on here, just in case to show to Comcast, if somebody ever comes from Comcast. Let's see. Is it recording? I can never tell when it's recording, is the problem. Cancel. Didn't save. Okay, it should be recording now. This is how I stream. This is OBS, it's a streaming program. It's streaming right now to Twitch. As you can see, this is the stream that I'm putting out to Twitch. This is OBS telling me what's going on. Right now I have 0 dropped frames. I've been live for about 5 minutes. CPU usage, frames per second. Now this is the bit rate of the stream to the internet, and it's supposed to be, I think I have it set for 1800, but it fluctuates around 1900, and as long as it's around 1900 and it's in the green, that means everything's fine. But when the internet cuts out, this number will drop and it'll go down to 0 or near 0, and this will get to yellow and then red, and then frames will start dropping, hundreds and hundreds of frames and then thousands of frames, and then the stream here will buffer and it will not be uploading to Twitch any longer. And that's what happens when my internet goes down or partially goes down. Usually I'll be on Skype with someone during the stream, and the call, she won't be able to hear me anymore. I'll get fuzzy, and eventually the call will drop, and it'll tell me that my internet is gone, and this will be in the red, and it'll be in 0, and I'm sure it's going to happen again. Cancel, close, save, 1, 1, 1, 1. Your parents went to the casino? Okay, I was recording a little video there for personal use. So Cobra, you said you didn't know what you were going to have for breakfast and dinner today, so what did you have for breakfast today? What are you going to have for dinner? And I think you decided that you're just streaming more of Paper Mario today, is that correct? As far as trying to get all the properties, the only guess that I would have is maybe if I make them all stupid AIs, like D rank AIs, and then I pick a level where you maybe don't have to go to the bank or something, and then I make the target amount pretty high, and then I put it so that the bankrupt doesn't take him out of the game. So I don't know, let's try Birdo, and of course Slimo. Yangus is a D rank, so are the Kongs. Let's go with Yangus over here. So I've got 3 D ranks. Now, which map is the best? I mean, a small map might be easier to buy all the properties. What if I just do the first one? Okay, change settings. Had blueberry Pop-Tarts for breakfast and cheesy potato burritos. Yes, more Paper Mario. Tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday. You mean Wednesday? Let's see. Order as picked. Target amount custom. To very high. Arcade around the blocks, negotiations on, add vacant, no vacant plots. I don't know, let's try this. I can always restart the game if it's not a good idea. Taco Bell burritos. For breakfast this morning, I had, I was at the grocery store and I saw this new, I like frozen breakfast sandwiches at the grocery store, and I found a new type of frozen breakfast sandwich and it was on sale. One of them was Southern style sausage biscuits and the other one was Southern style chicken sandwich biscuits. So I had those. I had they were like 2 mini Southern style chicken biscuits that you microwave. They're pretty good. And I'll be having spaghetti for dinner again. Okay, let's check the options and make sure that... Okay, that is set correctly. For the cheaper one. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what's going on with my internet. I don't know when I'll be able to continue Wind Waker. It's extremely frustrating and it sucks. Wind Waker is a very long game with a lot of side quests and sailing, and you can't make any progress when you're just stream for 20 minutes. I need to do like 8-hour streams. And I can't do that when my internet fucks up like this. I'm never gonna finish the game at this rate. Oh, what a misadventure. But I'm in last place somehow. Okay. Okay, song is home. Even as long as Wind Waker is to 100%, I think Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword are longer to 100%. Unless you're talking figurines. Fuck figurines. But yeah, if I didn't have any internet problems and I was able to stream as much as I wanted to, I probably could have 100%ed Wind Waker in like 6 streams. And I'm already on stream number 7, and I'm like halfway through the game. Pretty much. Tweeted, right? Frickin' Birdo. How's Castlevania? Still pissed off at the drops? Watch this stream have no problems whatsoever. I mean, like, I could have played Wind Waker for 3 hours with no problems. Actually, let me check something with Comcast. Actually, I told Doom that the speed test was fine, but I can't even get the speed test website to work. Is it gonna work now? No, the speed test doesn't even work. Hey Elegy, no, sadly it's not Wind Waker, because I got sick of making 20 minutes of progress and then having my internet fail. Hey MJ. I've been having terrible internet problems the past few weeks, which have caused terrible problems. So that says it's fine. Maybe I could find another speed test website that actually works. Okay, well I found a Comcast Xfinity speed test website. And it is saying that everything's pretty much fine. It says my download is 86.83 and my upload is 9.57. That's slightly lower than it should be, but you know, it shouldn't. It's still very good. Calling in the hootenanny. On the off chance that, I don't think this is going to happen, but on the off chance that this stream works completely fine and I drop 0 frames, maybe I'll try to stream Wind Waker tomorrow afternoon, and of course as soon as I do that, I'm sure 20 minutes into that the internet will fuck up, because that's how it goes. Hi, song. Call in whenever you're ready. Ouch. Jeez, bitches. Damn it, Slimo. Birdo is a Sandropopoulos zone. And that we can't say it on Twitch. It said there's nobody who can take place in the auction. Oh god. Get me to the bank. suits, yes. God. Oh wait, this is my own shop. Okay, no. Song, I'm trying to buy all the properties on this board like you suggested. I have no idea if I set it up correctly. Hey Doom, I've been live for 24 minutes and no dropped frames, no problems. Song, are you gonna get on Skype or what? I don't know if I set this up properly.
Or what?
Because I wasn't exactly sure how to set this up, so I put 4 D-ranked computers, and I just did the first board.
Okay, well, I mean, this board's going to be okay, because you can avoid the bank. Like, when you're high enough of a level, and you could potentially...
As soon as you got on Skype, my internet goes, so maybe
Can you hear me?
Maybe this is not a coincidence. No, quick time, where is it? Okay, Okay, so here's what happened. Everything was fine for 24 minutes, and then I initiated a Skype call. Not even with video, just an audio Skype call. And as soon as I did that, this happened. See, the stream is buffering because it's not working. My bitrate has gone to 0, and as you can see, it's flashing yellow and red. I'm dropping frames like crazy because there's something wrong with my internet. Look at Skype. Skype says connecting. Skype is not connected. And yet I'm still connected to the internet enough that this chat window is working. So what's going on here? Okay, now, see, it reconnected. It reset the frames. Now it's back to green and where it's supposed to be, around 1900. The Skype is back. Everything's back. Because I used Skype. And yet I've been streaming for years doing this and using Skype at the same time and never had these problems. Okay, I was making a little recording there just in case I wanted to show if somebody from Comcast comes here, I have 2 little recordings of what's supposed to happen and what's happening. Hey Lizard. Song, what if we tried Discord instead of Skype? See if that would work. Although, like I was saying to Doom earlier, I don't think it's specifically Skype that's the problem. Maybe, it could have been the amount of bandwidth that Skype was using plus the amount of bandwidth that the stream was using. That's probably what it was. But I don't think it's specifically Skype because, like I was telling Doom, it was cutting out last week when I was watching something on Rabbit with the barbecue, and I wasn't using Skype at all at that time. Not that I know of, but they've lied to me before. No, not that. What OBS preferences? I've always streamed at a bitrate of 1800. I could try dropping that bitrate. I have no idea how much quote-unquote bandwidth or bitrate Skype uses for an audio call, but let me see. Yeah, I need to get my Discord information here. Let's see. Discord. Blah 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 Discord, I don't care. Hey, what does that mean? Find that conversation? I don't know how to use Discord. So in other words, you guys are saying that when I use too much bandwidth according to Skype, by using, when I use too much bandwidth according to Comcast, by using Skype and streaming at the same time, then they say, oh shit, Rockman's using too much bandwidth, so they cut me down to 0 and cut off the internet. And of course, if I go to Comcast support and say, hey, you guys are throttling me, stop doing this, they're just gonna lie and say, oh no, we're not throttling you. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm logged in. Song and I weren't already friends on Discord.
Second. Alright, sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Is this coming out of the right speakers?
Probably not. Chat, you can hear song, right?
Right, now you're definitely in my headset. Good. So can y'all, okay, they can hear me, I can hear you.
Okay.
Good?
So yeah, as I was saying about the game, these are D-ranked people on the first map. I set the target amount to 25,000 and, 3 bankrupts or whatever.
Okay, yeah. The only thing I have to suggest as well is before you get to the goal amount, try to make sure that you have the bank monopoly, the red monopoly. But right now, obviously, you need to start with making sure you just making sure you build up the game like normal at first.
How to make propane-powered golf balls. Because,
why do I suspect you actually are reading that article now, Lizard, and trying to decide if you could actually do that?
Yes, Lizard, you should do that and stream it. I don't know. See, the whole throttling argument makes sense on paper. Just because there's something wrong with the pole and the wire, even though they say there's nothing wrong with the wire, why would that cause it to go out when I upload too much? I don't understand. I don't think anyone's spruced up anything, but...
It's possible. Because, part of the point of the D players is that although they may start to they invest in stuff, they invest super poorly.
I don't remember seeing anyone invest, but maybe I missed it when I was, looking at the internet or something.
See, my worry right now is you don't have very many shops. And that's just a concern from, like, the regular playing point of view. Oh, by the way, I only had one friend on Discord because the person wanted to talk to me on Discord versus Twitch chat. So this is maybe, like, the second time I've actually used Discord.
Because I've used it a bunch of times for all those races, so I guess maybe that's why I didn't have you on there, but I don't know.
Well, let's see, I did it once to just talk with Mars, because he wanted to talk there about Pokemon stuff.
Because
when I
look at it, I see Pinball, the Electronic Barbecue, and Angry Man Xander is what I see on there.
It's like I know I was on it once on Blake's stream when he was doing Mario Kart. And then I forget if I was on it for something with Xander's. Maybe he was playing something and it was multiplayer.
I have 5 properties.
You just need people to land on them.
Yeah,
but none of your properties are...
vacants.
Well, I guess I see one of your properties is a pretty high amount.
2 vacant properties left.
Yeah, I did 2 horrible attempts at Peach's Castle last night. I was like, Peach is a bitch.
Well, if this stream works with you on Discord and I don't have any further problems, maybe we could do Wind Waker tomorrow afternoon since it's a holiday. See if that works.
Yeah, I can tell Discord is maybe missing, like, if I initially start talking, it doesn't pick it up.
I'm actually hearing you pretty clear.
Oh yeah, Cobra, I know that you want me to switch my stream to Wednesday, and was it Tuesday that you wanted to stream? Oh, it's clear for y'all?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just mine. I don't know.
Yeah, he said he was going to do Paper Mario Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, if you were okay with that, which he said he talked to you about.
Okay.
Unless something changed.
I'm just, like, getting it clear in my head. Like, people talk about it, they're like, alright, cool, that's the plan. And then I'm just in this, like, wait, what's the plan? Because I just lost it in my head. Okay, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay. I have told the 2 people that I needed to tell. Oh, Cobra, do you know when you're possibly streaming tonight? Because there's a person I'll need to. Actually, there's 2 people I need to tell. Because they're huge fans of the next chapter. Actually, maybe if I can get... I think Claxington may be a fan as well. I have to tweet at him. Like, trying to remember, like, how best to contact people. There's also the question, Lizard, of if that program runs on a Mac.
Well, I could install it on my parents' PC. That won't fuck anything up. And then use it while I'm trying to stream to Skype at the same time.
And then they're gonna be like, we'll pay for your airplane ticket, just come here and fix our computer. Looks like you're gonna have to bite it and take that 100.
I will definitely be late to that stream, Cobra, but that's okay because I am not interested in the next chapter because I'm not interested in the game. By very much, I mean it all.
Okay.
Brutally honest about how much I hate games such as Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, you were okay. So besides the blue coins,
yeah, somebody who's played Super Mario Sunshine more than I have, you can confirm that this is correct or incorrect. But I remember that. I mean, Song, you've played Super Mario 64. In every level of that game, it's like, what types of stars are repeated? Well, in every level you have to get 100 coins for a star. In every level you have to get 8 red coins for a star, but there's obviously some variation, but there's always an 8 red coin star. But what I remember in Super Mario Sunshine is I think maybe there's some more shines per level, but there's still the 100 coin star, that's fine. But in every single level, there's 2 stars that are basically the same. It's called the Mystery of something or other, and you have to go to some place in the level, and you lose your flood, and you have to do a platforming section to get a shine. 2 times in every level. And the last shine in the level, I think, is some sort of like fight against Shadow Mario. And I understand that that's plot related, but you think about that, it's 3 repeated stars in every single level. That, to me, is really, really lazy level design. And plus the fact that, like I said, I think there's something like 7 major levels in the game, whereas Mario 64 had 15. It takes less shines to even... The minimum to beat Bowser is, I think, like 60 shines, rather than 70 stars.
So Okay, so there's 2 platforming challenges. One you don't have flood, and one you do have flood.
I don't remember keeping flood.
And I realize that you find that repetitive. My question is are the 2 platforming challenges enjoyable? Like,
have you ever found platforming to be enjoyable?
They themselves unique enough and challenging enough that you find them enjoyable?
I mean, I only played it once, but I didn't think so.
Okay, well, how about this? People who have played the game.
See, now they're saying you only need 50 stars minimum to beat the game. That is just so... It's just not good. Not good game. I'm being very concise here. Game no good. And that doesn't even begin to talk about the mechanics of Yoshi, where he like spits out intestinal juices, and if he touches water, he disintegrates and dies, and you have to go get him again.
Well, within certain parameters, then yes.
Yeah, a lot of people...
And I can understand.
I think when the game came out, a lot of people complained about just using FLUDD, and that's not really my complaints. Like I said, there's not enough levels.
Yeah,
the stars are repetitive. You don't have to do much.
The interesting mechanic of the game.
When I played it way back then, I don't think I knew how to use FLUDD very much, because like if you watch speedruns, they use it like... If I were to play it again, I would probably learn the mechanics better, but I have no interest in playing it again, because you take all these gripes that I have, and then you add to it the fucking blue coins, which the blue coins are basically just filler to put in more stars because they couldn't come up with interesting levels or stars or shines to actually make a level out of or a mission out of, because they're fucking lazy. And they couldn't come up with enough good ideas.
Roll your freaking dice anyway. There's something akin to FUD that I was trying to think about in a game. And I can't
Should I
remember.
spruce up? I don't really have much cash or stocks at this point.
No, Cobra, no wall jumps work. Where is that?
It says wait.
Yeah, I would wait on sprucing up too. Is that here?
So yeah, that's all the reasons why I hate Mario Sunshine. And like I said, when it first came out, me and Ratmus played it together. We 100%ed it together, and we've never played it since because we're like, this game sucks. I didn't even see what happened there. Somehow I lost money. And it wasn't my turn. Did somebody get a venture that took my money?
Probably. That's the other thing. Like recently, I've been doing something. What was it? Oh yeah. Like yesterday, I have like this game going on the TV, and I'm like cooking at the same time. So like when it's the other character's turn, I just don't watch, and I kind of wonder if my parents are like, shouldn't you be like paying attention to what other players are doing? I'm just like, nah. It's like, I don't need to pay attention to that. Rocking?
What?
Okay.
People can't decide.
Well, spoilers. This week, just to take a break from certain things, I was planning to do a Mario 64 run. Practice. Because I plan to do that in November.
A speedrun?
No. How about this? A speedrun of my caliber of I'm not going very fast. I'm going fast as I can.
You're gonna practice so that you can race Cobra?
If I raced Cobra in that game, he'd be like, I'm going out for a Sunday stroll.
Damn it, I don't...
I'd go for the 221 and
I can't buy it.
bite it. If you have the stocks. You don't have the stocks, I guess?
Doom, is it the same with mock troids? Do they know how to spell those? Is it M-O-C-K or M-A-C-H?
I will be going the fastest I can go, which is like a Sunday stroll in the park.
A Sarah Gracie speedrun? You just beat the game as fast as you can, and that's a speedrun?
Yep.
I wouldn't know because the manual I have is in Japanese.
Yeah, your problem right now is no one's like landing on your properties.
Now I have some stocks, and now I have the opportunity to spruce up a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Not very much, though, but... something. Or nothing. Slime-o.
I would see if Birdo may be willing to
Sell me something.
Sell you that 9 up there.
Hmm. If I bought the 9 first, then Mangus would be less likely to sell me another one.
Not really. The D-rank players sometimes aren't that smart. I mean, you could ask Yangus first if you would prefer, but I'm considering the amount of money you have right now. I was thinking the 9 would be cheaper to go for it first. Or at least the 9 you might not have to sell stock for.
Yeah, well, let me just see what he says for the heck of it.
Your game.
Yeah, he wants 2.
We're allowed to.
He wants 262. Let me try Birdo.
Yeah, I was about to say that isn't bad, but
Birdo wants 157.
both of them are asking one. Both of them are asking 1.7 over, so either one. And I don't know if you ask Yangus again if he'll give you the same deal.
Yeah, I figure if I buy one and the chance that the other person increases it, I may as well buy the more expensive one first.
Alright. Sounds logic. That, and if they don't sell you for a good enough price, selling 5 times whatever isn't as bad as the more expensive one.
I forgot. At first I forgot Cobra said his parents are at a casino, so when he said they are quote-unquote winning, I just thought that meant like Tom Cruise mindset.
Mm. Yay! It's like, I know why they put dates on it when the dates are also... I need to know if I'm using it when I use this word right. Okay, yeah. The choice of like September 9th is like somewhat arbitrary. Yes, I had to look up whether I was going to use that word right, but at the same time, I know you and Doom are happy that I did use it correctly. But yes, it's just kind of like waiting for that day.
Is there something in Discord that says how long you've been talking?
I started at 3:37 p.m. Eastern, so roughly 20 minutes, 23 minutes.
My OBS, even though the stream went out and got split, my OBS has been going the whole time, so I just want to know, like, how long... remember in my head how long it's been since the last time I used Skype and it fucked up. It's been about 30 minutes since I turned on Skype and it caused it to fuck up. So I just want to keep that in mind for future reference. I didn't even see what slime did, so...
Wow, so I'm getting a Duracell commercial, and I picked toys. It says, do you know someone with a lot of battery-powered toys in their household? And I'm just like, do you know what battery-powered toy I'm thinking about?
Yeah, I know what battery-powered toy you're thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
You buy stock at 10% below market value.
I'll tell you that battery-powered toy is not the one Duracell was thinking about.
Buy some. Yeah, you were thinking about the original Game Boy, right?
I do have that in my house. Not buying a cheap compass. Stop advertising it. I need it, so
Yeah, actually,
I'm just getting
at
bits.
2 a.m. last night, I was on there getting bits for myself for the first time in like weeks.
Did you get me any? Thanks.
No, I just did some for myself and then went to bed. I was tired and I had to get up early.
Sad songs.
But I had stockpiled so much and I gave it all to Cobra and Steffi and I was left with 10. So I went from 10 to 300.
Yeah, well, I stockpiled a whole bunch, and guess who got all mine?
Guess you got most of those for you.
Yeah, yeah, you had to work your butt off for that. Made you work for it. Good morning, sister.
I have never been to any place gambling IRL in my life, so I have no stories.
Yeah, I'm busy. I know my parents have gone. I think they went to the casino once on one of their cruise ships, and just like blew $20 for the fun of it. But I think if they had even gotten something like 200, they probably would have stopped. 200 or more, and they would have been like, nope, we're done. Like 100 I still probably would have bet on, but 200's my like,
Reminds me, I wanted to talk to Ratmans about something related to bits.
bits and bobs.
A little bit into this. But yeah, it's like what Twitch is doing with their some people's accounts, like LizardCon or Ratmus1, it's just not allowing them to watch any ads for bits, and I don't think that's fair. And so, like, Lizard has he has some alternate accounts, like Anonymous, where he can get bits, you know, by watching ads, and, you know, as long as somebody's watching the ad, I don't see what the problem is. But
Well, that's the problem. Some people aren't watching the ads.
well, I don't know, like by using some sort of program or something.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't condone that.
Ooh, nice! Take that, Yangus.
Because when I'm watching ads, I'm quote unquote watching ads. I mean, I'm paying as little attention to it as I possibly can, but I'm still seeing the ads. Okay, well, because Ratmus made an alternate account, and originally I was like, don't do that, I don't want to get in trouble. But since his regular account won't allow it, frankly, I don't see any problem. I think he should get him on his alternate.
This is alternate Ratmus 2.
to get to the bank, I have to land on Genghis's 193. Either that or Birdo's 140 something.
Well, I mean, you're about to get a thing, so...
Well, I don't condone using programs to not watch ads, just so Twitch knows. It's Destro 620.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go this way.
Yeah, exactly what Doom said. It's like, do you really want to go down and then have to travel all the way back to the bank?
It's, like I said,
I guess the other
doing
thing
this, I'm
I
watching
might have
ads.
done to change this one up is maybe like add a few of the plots, of the empty plots. Does that make sense?
What about adding empty plots?
Hmm?
What did you say about adding plots?
I think that's one other thing I might have changed when setting up this game, is add plots. Hey, Duelist.
I wasn't sure if I should have. Hey, Duelist.
Yeah, Duelist is like, Cobra, you're playing the game I want to watch. I would go for the whole 540 myself.
I thought about it, but I just too lazy to sell stocks.
I think Cobra knew that I was contacting both Duelist and Forte. Reminds me, it's in the thing that Klaxon.
Lizard, I did that when I first, made the account, so is it different games now that it's September? Whoa, the internet's going.
Okay, good.
It's been like maybe a half hour since. I dropped 1,062 frames. Is it back now?
Yes, I can hear you now. I'm watching stream catch up. Alright, stream is caught up for me, and the spade is now rotating at a regular pace.
Refresh. What I mean is, I was streaming for 25 minutes, it was fine, then I turned on Skype and it crashed. So then we switched to Discord and we were on Discord for about 30 minutes. And then the stream had a problem but came right back. So, yeah. Damn it, I wanted to try to buy Birdo's shop, and I keep forgetting to do it. their song?
Nope.
Which is why I should have done it earlier.
Tenderloins or chicken parm?
I was thinking of a pork tenderloin between two pieces of chicken parm.
That's my worry too, Jim, but then again, she's Birdo.
Mind meld lizard. Yes, a mountain of pickles.
Mounds of pickles on top of chicken parmesan. I have no idea how that would work. Super shroom. I think he has like one super shroom right now. Man, I want slime to land on your properties. Okay, buy the thing from Birdo. It's almost your turn. Or it is your turn. Buy it. Don't forget.
I'm doing
Annoying
it.
girlfriend time.
He still wants 1.7.
Really? Wow.
Okay, good old idiot.
Yay.
Amazing Joe sounds amazing.
Yeah, build that one up, but I personally would start looking at the bank. It's just one of those, like, feel safer if the bank is taken care of. That's me.
Nice. Not chicken arm.
Oh, nice! Nice. Yay, cash.
Chicken parm. So bringing this on yourselves. That chicken parm picture was from Maggiano's, great Italian restaurant. Just flying to Virginia, Lizard. Song will have dinner with you, just like Race Gene, right?
Yep. I'll even pay.
Can't pass up that offer. Spend a couple $100 on a plane ticket.
How much does that cost? I know roughly where Lizard lives, so...
Lizard could drive up there.
Driving? Trying to decide what think he has to go to Orlando, probably.
Slap you? I'd slap you for trying to put ketchup on a hot dog.
Damn it, Slime! Stop not landing on his actual properties. That one was Orlando.
I think maybe I should wait till my next promotion and then try to buy some of the property near the bank.
Still gonna be roughly the same amount, Lizard. Now, I say 300, but it's on the lower. It's probably going to be like just above 200. Would be what it is. I think Richmond to Orlando is about a 12-hour drive. Oh, remember how I was talking to you about that amazing Fortune Street I did? With like how high I was.
Yeah.
During the one that's like a hashtag with the X in the middle. Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, I even got the 13. Like, pretty early in the game, but I did get the 13, and I still was like, I have such a good setup right now, it doesn't matter.
Fuck you, Virgo.
Yep.
My real brother's not even here.
He's like, yay, you got money from Slime, finally.
So let's plan the barbecue meetup right now for 2018. Also known as hashtag Doomed Illinois.
Alright, so you have one good Monopoly. What place are you going to pick for your next Monopoly?
You suggested near the bank.
Alright, so I guess try to buy either Birdo's shop or
Slimo.
that other one. Slimes?
The two cheaper ones.
Yeah, the 35 or the 75. And also start buying stock in it.
Next promotion. Got 2 suture salt cards. Fuck. Well, the vodcast that I was going to do today, which I'm sure no one was looking forward to anyways, might have to be postponed 2 weeks because apparently my mom tells me that next Sunday, 1 week from today, she's invited my stupid cousins over, the ones that I hate and had trouble with, and, you know, broke my TV and my Wii remotes and bit me and almost erased my me, those cousins. I have no
I was
idea
about
why
to say,
they're coming
that's
back
only
here.
one cousin of the two.
He did some bad things too. He smacked my old TV with a Wii remote for one thing. But yeah, she invited them over, and they're coming over, and I don't know why, and it's gonna be horrible.
You have to entertain them.
I don't want to. I don't want them anywhere near my stuff. I want to be just like, you do not have these privileges anymore. Get the hell out of my face. So,
Hi, Apollo.
there might not be a podcast next week.
Are they gonna bring their dog with them?
Their dog? They have a dog?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm sure Sadie's
They have a
gonna-
dog now too.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do the podcast and just try to avoid them, or the podcast to just be going on while I'm trying to entertain them. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do nothing. But I think the podcast is not going to happen. No, I have nowhere else to go, Lizard.
Yeah, what venture card did you get?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention. Angus just landed on my 490. I need to jack those up all the way and then have them land on it so
There
much
has
that
to
they
be
have to
10%
sell
of their
property.
equity. But Rockman is the winning player. Or was Slime ahead and then he had to pay. I don't know, you got a lot of money now. I would try to buy someone's property. Oh, okay. And you already decided to move instead of doing what I suggested.
Virgo just landed on my 645. I just have to remember to do that next turn. So, are you respecting Rockman?
No,
I ain't respecting
I'm telling him what
shit.
to do. Backseating him. Oh, I know what you want now, puppy. My dog's all like, love me, love me, love me, and now I realized, nope, my dog actually wants me. So, you want me to go get the thing? You want me to go get your chew? You want me to go get your chew? 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 He's like, you're saying a word! We have to get up! Here we go.
Well, yes, my basement does have a window to get out of, but Ratmus and his girlfriend and Sadie are probably coming here. So you're saying that this is like whose line, the price doesn't matter? Yeah, that's that moment is in that one highlight where I escape in the car. probably could have even bought this one. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's buy this one. See if I can get to the freaking bank, please. Or, I'll take this. Invest some more. So $12.50 on that, $600, $12.80, $500. Now let me put in. I could be selling stock, but more stock, but about to get the promotion. Please land on it. Please land on it. Damn it. Mrs. house is like an hour away by car. There's no way I could hike there. Like I said, just come here.
This is mine, puppy, not yours. My cheese.
Oh, that was lucky. How about I just hop a flight to Virginia? The Appalachians. Yeah, isn't the mountains of Illinois some TV trope, Doom? Tell me about. Great.
The nearest mountains to you would probably be somewhere in Wisconsin.
Yeah, there's a place up in Wisconsin where I actually went skiing. One time I ever went skiing, which was a disaster. And we used to go camping up in Wisconsin at this place that, obviously they were not mountains, but they were big enough to like climb and play King of the Hill and other stuff.
Of the Middle East? You mean...
Okay.
I forget what y'all people call it.
He wants 2.1, which is 1,614. Should I go for it? Wisconsin.
I mean, you're taking a huge dip doing that. I hear a beeping noise. I'm kind of on the fence about it. Whatever Doom says, maybe.
Yeah, Lizard, it's about 30 minutes to the border. Maybe, well, depending on traffic, maybe 40 minutes. as somebody lands on my property. It's not much I can do.
Oh yes, okay. I was like wondering, I didn't know what your overall thing was, so now I know that. Now you just need to buy more stock in that area. Dogs.
In fact, Lizard, there's a restaurant just over the Wisconsin border that Song wants me to take her to next time she's here. What a missing picture. Yes, Doom. I don't want to warp anywhere. We were talking about Comcast and throttling earlier. Let's talk about Comcast and bandwidth caps. Now, from what I understand, the bandwidth cap that I have is 1,024 gigabytes per month. And if I go over that, they just charge me extra. But even with me streaming...
I don't think I've ever seen...
What? Even with me streaming, I haven't even come close to that amount of gigabytes. Like in June, it says I used 454 out of 1,000. In July, 424 out of 1,000. In August, 386 out of 1,000. And that's how much I've used out of 1,000. So I'm not even anywhere close to that. So it's not like I'm hitting my bandwidth limit. Song, are you there?
Yeah?
What were you saying?
I've never seen a warp, really, ever. Did Slime actually warp twice, or did he warp one place, though?
I wasn't even looking at what happened to Slime.
Don't worry about it, you weren't paying attention.
Dropbox. Pictures.
But didn't he have 2 lines for the warp?
Cobra, are you talking about this?
Oh, see, I would think, like, for me, it's like you could warp to one venture, or like one suit, and then warp to the other suit.
if you want to know about that, Cobra, god damn it.
Why are you typing?
Sometimes I find it better than speaking. Because the previous warp fucked me out of getting the diamond. About what bitrate is and how it affects your stream, I was gonna say ask Buck. Which is weird because, like I said, I stream at 1800 no matter if I'm streaming Super Mario Bros. 1 or, you know, some PS4 game in HD. But, like, I've heard the barbecue complain about, like, they have their bitrate set to, like, 3000 or something, and like, when they have upload problems, like, DK sounds like he'd rather stab himself in the nuts than lower the bitrate anywhere below 3000, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm fine with 1800. Yes, go to the CRL forums and... Oh, wait.
As long as you're not having an issue with it, Cobra, keep it the same.
Oh, what a misadventure.
Awesome. So you get closer to the shops to Bitrate is pretty much the only number in OBS that I actually know what it means. Like, if you look in the... aspect ratio.
Yeah. But if you look in the preferences of OBS, like, all the things I just don't understand. Like, rate control CBR, what does that mean? CPU usage, very fast. Okay, well that's kind of... Keyframe interval 2...
Sometimes
downscale
like,
filter
bilinear
bilinear
numbers, but I know when numbers are bad and when numbers are
yeah,
good.
it's like color space, replay buffer file name prefix, stream delay. I don't know. There's some other stuff that is probably not available because I'm streaming. That's like, I don't know what any of this means.
A lot of my settings are set up once and then never again.
CPU usage right now is fluctuating anywhere between
Well, I like that
7
in general,
and 8.
people who design computers figured out that people aren't, like, numbers don't mean a lot of sense to them, but percentages. People can understand percentages. Like, this is 100%. This is what it's running at.
Yeah, but
X
But as far as CPU, you can go over 100%, especially if you have multiple processors and cores, so that's kind of...
Yeah, but if you're going over 100%, you're, like, overclocking, and, like, if you're even trying to do that, then you're probably have more knowledge about what you're doing than the average person.
I mean, because it used to be with my older computer and systems, like sometimes my CPU usage would get up to like 30 or 40%.
So after the bank, I think the one I would be going for is this dark blue region. What do you think?
I guess.
Like, I still think you need to be, like, getting your money and everything. And definitely just making sure you have enough stocks so that you don't need to go near the bank again once you reach a certain point. Yeah, that was a problem, Lizard.
In the early days of my streaming, I used to have a terrible frame rate, like 9 or 12 frames a second. Right now it's 30. I think even it might be in the podcast I was going to show where I was looking at that and I was like, well, my frames are 9.3 frames per second. That's pretty normal for me. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have enough cash that you can invest.
I only have 45 stocks there, but I can invest a lot. Oh no. I need to play Friday the 13th with you.
Yeah, you really needed more stocks in order to do that 999 that you just did.
So, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to win the game, but it's...
Yeah, very true. What did you set the winning amount?
25,000. What is one advantage of using fiber optic cabling rather than copper cabling? Wasn't it faster? This rat messed but I think it's more
Does
dangerous.
copper corrode?
Probably. I think fiber optic might be more dangerous to work with if Rapmus was here. He can tell you about that.
Yeah, copper... No, wait, that's immune to corrosion. Okay.
Is that what you were talking about with the warps? Birdo just got a shit ton of warps and around the blocks. And warp to the bank. It's easier to... Okay. Huh. I don't know, we should talk to Rapmus about that because I think he's done
Yeah, I was about to say
thing.
copper should be more expensive because I know people will like steal things. Copper's expensive enough, people will steal it.
Yeah. So where's my Google Fiber internet? Oh, those choices. Okay, so if it's like a multiple choice, then I would guess that being easier to terminate is probably wrong. I don't actually know. I wish Rapmus was here. He might know. Might be the carrying the signals farther. I don't know. It might not be. It could be. Just got 969. Yeah, like it's definitely not easier to terminate and install. It's like you said, copper might be an expensive metal, but fiber optics might be expensive too.
Everything's expensive.
Good point. Damn it, Slimo. Damn it, Yangus. Should I try to buy a shop?
I have no idea what game's typed.
This is buy all the things.
I feel bad that I don't know what game typed. Buffering again?
I'm not dropping any frames. Is it Doom's Rage Laundry?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not. This time it might be Doom's. You might want to look at buying another shop again.
Of course, but I forgot. Tell me sooner, Carly. Hey Zoda, how's it going?
Hey Zoda. We are trying to own all of the property on the map board. Wow. It's quite an angry change.
It's more accurate.
Hope you don't need to go out. Hello. Don't forget to buy something. Whoa, she sold that for cheap.
Birdo has 4 more shops on the board. Slime has 1, 2, 3. Just 3, all in that one district. Yangus has
1.
1? Let's see what happens if I try to buy Yangus's one shop. 744 gold for it. What do you think, Doom, just to get him out of the race, so to speak?
Up to you. I mean, it's nice that it's still under 5. I mean, you're going to be taking a big hit because your ready cash is already... You're going to be selling about 1,000 gold worth of stock.
Yeah. Alright, I'll hold off on that for now. See, what really needs to happen with Slime is he needs to start landing on my property a lot. So
Yeah, Slime needs to actually land on the property because he keeps not landing.
Because he's not gonna. I'm not gonna get his property from selling. That's for damn. Or from buying from him. That's for damn sure.
No, you should be asking him for his property. Because, I mean, still if you land on it and are going to try to buy it, it's going to be 5 times versus he still may sell it to you for under 5 times.
Cobra feels like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight. Well, when I get some more, maybe if he lands on something, I'll try to buy some and see what he says. Birdo's stupid. I can buy Birdo's property anytime. Now he's sprucing his ass up. Wow, you were right. Slime only wants 1.2 for his lowest shop.
Mm-hmm. That's why you get the D-rank players.
Yeah, what was that product? Damn it. Damn it. Really? That sounds so stupid. Fun fact, my mom hates ragu. She said it's like really crappy and disgusting sauce.
You say that because of your mom, not because you actually, I think, have an opinion on it. Right?
Yeah, that's what I said. My mom hates it because she thinks it's bad.
But
just like Arby's. I don't think, I mean, I can't remember ever having ragu or Arby's. Hunts? Ugh. I mean, growing up with her, you know, Italian grandmother making sauces.
No have ragu at my house. I prefer it over some of the other ones because it's more acidic.
Because, yeah, you can't handle spicy, so you just have plain sauce.
Well, I don't want spicy, but I also don't like how, hey Ratmus, how some of the other tomato sauces have more sugar in them. I prefer more acidic sauce.
Ratmus, Blizzard had a question for you about terminating fiber optic cable. I'm trying to find a decent picture of... Anyway, this is the sauce that I use. There's a number of different types. I don't know why this picture is four cheeses in a row. Sometimes I get 4 cheese, sometimes I get Italian sausage, sometimes I get spicy red pepper.
You do know I already knew what type of sauce you got, right?
Okay, well, I'm sure Doom doesn't, because I don't remember saying that.
I've gone to the grocery store with you like 3 times.
Well, Doom hasn't.
Besides, I think I made Alfredo for you once and showed you that that's the brand for the Alfredo that I usually buy. But not the spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, I made Alfredo with it. I think Ratmus, he had a multiple choice question. What is one advantage of using fiber optic cabling rather than copper cabling? A, it's usually cheaper than copper cabling. B, it's easier to terminate and install. C, it's able to be installed around sharp bends. Or D, it's able to carry signals much farther than copper cabling. I should have bought it. I think that's what we determined, that's what we thought the answer was. But no, Ratmus, tell your whole story about installing fiber optic cabling in a t-shirt or whatever. Get wrecked, Birdo. Already I work in
Well, now you should definitely buy a shop.
Damn it, Slimo, land on my property. but right now I only have 2 districts of property where it would really hurt him to land.
Well, his problem is his stuff's all in cash, not in stock.
Yeah. He wants 1590 for his last property, which is 3.1, but yeah, it's just giving him more cash.
So he has a ton of cash, but his net worth isn't going to increase all that much. And once you... Like, he's going to have not much cash coming in now. I mean, you can report that Cobra, especially if you have evidence of it. Like if you can get some pictures or something, video on your phone. Do try to get some evidence if you can.
Landed on 855. Still due for a promotion, though. Again, I need to remember that I'm not... My goal here is to get all the property, which I can buy some more.
Yeah, I think you can buy that 36 from Berto probably pretty easily. Especially since I just saw what like the ×5 price was, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's loud, Berto.
Wait to see this next one. Diamond in the club. It's down.
Is it a fenced-in yard? I'm guessing no. Which would be weird. I mean, do you have a leash law in the area too? Because, I mean, if they don't have a yard and they let the dog out onto the property without any restraint,
Dickhole.
within grounds for where that could be illegal. Ah, see, yeah. Like, I know of a friend who could get away with that with her dog, because her dog was a rescue and realized early on that he had been through hell and landed in heaven, and he was not going to ever leave that house. Like, he would go outside, use the bathroom, like, go down the stairs, like, inch off of, like, the footpath, and then, like, run back into the house. Like, or, like, come back to, like, the porch. And it's like, I'm sitting here, and I'm staying here. I am never, ever, ever leaving this house. Ever. And seriously, that's what the dog did. He was like, I went through hell, and I found heaven. Told the 3 people. I do not know if Forte has seen my message, but I've at least informed the people who really like the next chapter that next chapter is happening.
Shop to go. Birdo landed on the one shop on the board that's not owned by me.
Of course. But she also can't invest in that property. That's funny. So what's the goal amount to reach?
25,000.
What, 5?
25.
Or do you mean 50?
No. The target amount?
Uh-huh.
$25,000. Gold.
Okay, you keep saying that, but I can't hear you when you say that. Something's cutting out. Thank you.
Nothing's wrong with my OBS.
See, did you say something before OBS?
Yes.
See, like, this is what... It's like, I understand we're using Discord because it's causing you less problems, but, like,
okay, there's
Discord
something wrong.
for me isn't picking up the first part of what you say.
It says RTC disconnected. There's something in Discord that says RTC disconnected, and it didn't say that before.
Where is that?
Right next to your name.
Huh?
Right next, it has a picture of me, and it says Rockman Respect, and right above that it says Song of Luxray, and right above that it says RTC disconnected, connection info. Hamsters may have fallen off their wheels. Discord's connection to your real-time communication server has been interrupted. We'll attempt to reestablish the connection in a moment.
I didn't even see that anywhere.
Well, that's what it says for me. Do you want to try and restart the Discord call?
Sure. I'll let you do that.
disconnected the call. Now, how do I call her?
Hello?
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 Can you hear me? Is it still cutting off the first thing I say?
First thing I say?
There's no way to fix that or tweak that, Doom? Voice settings.
I just missed, like, whatever is first being said. Continue playing. Yeah, I mean, pit bulls can be very nice dogs if they have owners who build and mold and make them into good dogs. I mean, lots of times it's not the dog, sometimes it's the owner, but at the same time, if the dog is the one that actually caused injury to someone, then you have to punish both of them.
Doom, there's something called input sensitivity. Is that what I should be changing?
Well, I just turned it off from automatic turn, so... Say something?
Hello, can you hear me?
I just heard hey. But I heard like halfway. So what happens if I increase that?
What about now? Can you hear me? Now I can't hear her at all. Can you hear me now? I can't hear you. Oh no, Cobra.
What did this do?
I hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is the beginning of my sentence still being cut off?
Can you put that back to automatic? I have no idea.
Fuck.
What, that pit bulls are bad with other dogs? Not necessarily. I mean, with all dogs, it's exposing the dog early to other dogs in good, healthy settings. So you own all the properties now?
Yes.
Yay!
That sucks, Cobra. You did not deserve that.
Whoa. I think you'll win at your next roll, though, anyway. Yeah, with your thing coming in.
Is that roll of 1?
Well, then don't.
I own every shop on the board. Correct. And I'm about to get a promotion. It's going to take me way over the target amount.
So, do you feel accomplished?
Winner, winner, tenderloin dinner.
Yay! Isn't it kind of fun taking over the whole thing? Because you get to a point where you're just like, I'm just gonna buy this. I'm just gonna buy this. I'm just gonna buy this.
I think it would have been more fun if I would have continued from this point and then just watched their asses go bankrupt and laughed when people leave. So I get something for doing this.
You will get a cool, like you won't see it in this thing because this only shows the Fortuna's property in the stock, but you'll get a special, yeah, the golden domination one. Like you get the domination trophy or something for like having one.
Like over.
Back over. Like having one monopoly, but you get it even more, so you get like the gold by taking over everything.
So is there some place I should look in the menus for that?
Yes. You should look at your trophy case. It's somewhere down there with like your changing room and then the shops, and then there's like trophy case.
Golden Globination for having taken possession of all shops to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, isn't it pretty and sparkly?
Never gotten our line of 7s around the blocks.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, these are all the cards that I don't know if it's all the cards like you have gotten, or at least all the cards that you have seen. Is all the venture cards.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what this means. It seemed like when I turned on Skype, the whole thing crashed. We switched to Discord, and it only had one problem after that, and it was very minor. So, like I said, I would like to stream again tomorrow afternoon since it's a holiday, and try and continue Wind Waker and hope that we have this same success being on Discord, even though Discord sucks. I'm still going to stream with... The plan is to stream with Night Trap with Ratmus on Thursday. I don't know if he's going to come here or if I'm going to go to his house. Since we don't use Skype during that, maybe he would be fine coming here. And Wednesday night is movie night. Tonight Cobra's going to be streaming Paper Mario maybe for the next few days. So
are you going to Swift Bridge at what I said in chat?
Yeah, that's not going to work on Doom. You can flirt with him. I don't know if you flirting with me would make Doom raise his grade. It'd probably make him lower it.
Minus points for making you uncomfortable.
Okay, so Cobra tweeted, and he tweeted a picture of his dog in front of a weird poster. So, yeah, I'm going to end the stream and have some dinner pretty soon. Is there anyone to raid, is the question. I actually have a streamer that I've followed from before who's actually playing Night Trap. Wait, hold on. Quack is doing Night Trap 2? Okay, I was gonna tell Doom that Games Done Quick is doing Super Metroid. Looks like a race for the Hurricane thing. But I think we're gonna raid Quack. The only problem is I can't really sit here and help him play Night Trap because I gotta go. So we're gonna raid Quack. Thanks everyone for watching.